Greetings fellow warriors, and welcome back to another Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord video. I always felt like something was lacking from Bannerlord's combat. Don't get me wrong, the combat is good since most of the dev time went into making battles as fun as possible, given you have the right set of mods to alleviate all the current issues that combat has, but there's still something missing. I want to feel like an epic commander on the battlefield, having cinematic duels with other entities or even having some execution animations, just like in the Total War games. Players who are more, let's say, strategically inclined and try to min-max their battle performance tend to not like matched combat, but for me personally, I'm all about those big epic cinema battles you see on the big pictures. And that's why I created a mod that somewhat brings back matched combat and executions to Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. In this video I will go over all the features that this mod includes. It's not just executions, so be sure to stick around. So let's talk about the matched combat first. There are 12 animations in total. So initially these animations were hidden in the game files and haven't been used by the game itself. Just to remove any confusion, I did however edit all of them in Blender to create one-handed counterparts for it. Depending on what kind of weapon you're wielding, you will do one of these 12 animations, which can happen at random. Polearms are excluded from this pool of animations because of obvious reasons, and matched combat is only available for the player currently. I'm looking into enabling it for the AI too, but this might be heavy on the performance side. When you're initiating a matched combat animation or execution, a custom-made sound file will play and other enemies will be pushed back from you to give you some room to see the animations play out. Think of it as in the Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War games. Same with the execution animations. If the enemy you're facing is at a low health, you will do an execution animation, such as a shield bash, which is a completely custom animation I created, and many more. All of these are tied to, essentially, hidden dice rolls in the code. Every, let's say, 2 seconds, the system will determine whether you can do a matched combat animation or not. This way it will be much more light on the performance side, even if you're battling against 1k enemies at once. If the conditions are met, you will perform a kill move or match combat move. There are 13 executions in total and 2 special executions for polearms. In the current version, match combat and executions has a 50% chance to occur to make it not obnoxious and distract from the actual battle. But like I said in the beginning, this mod doesn't just add matched combat. I also created an injury mechanic. If the total HP of an agent is below 20, the movement speed will be drastically reduced and the walk animation will be different as well. I always found it weird how agents that are at the brink of death could just run around frolickingly on the battlefield, even though they shouldn't even be standing anymore. I also added proper fleeing animations. Now fleeing agents may drop their shield and have fitting fleeing animations. The agents are actually scared. I mean, you can hear it in their voice whenever they're about to flee, but now they also have proper fitting animations. And the last feature that this mod adds is a shield taunt mechanic. In battles you can press the V button to make you and your troops perform a shield taunt, which increases morale. You can spam it however you like, but the morale increase is gated behind a timer in the code. All of these shield taunt animations came with the new 1.2 patch, except the custom created Viking Conquest taunt. If you raise your shield via holding down the right mouse button and press V, you will do another type of shield taunt. The sounds for all of these are custom made by me as well. And yeah, so what do you think about this mod? It has been available for a while now on my Discord server. I always release them on the server first and afterwards on any other platform. So some of you might already have suggestions or ideas to improve this mod even further. It's called Cinematic Combat after all. I've got some ideas already, but I haven't been able to realize them yet. If you want to support me, be sure to become a channel member or maybe a Patreon member. Some of you suggested that I should create a Patreon account, so like I said, if you want to support me and my work, be sure to check them out. And yeah, I guess this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. That would really make my day. Join my Discord server if you want to talk with me and other like-minded people about all kinds of stuff, and I see you all in my next video. Become a member today and bye. Another huge shout out to Kabador, Pyrealized, Ed China, Chains, Max, Clinkyman and all the other channel members for supporting the channel.